Hello students, in this video we are going to see slope. So what is mean by slope? Slope of a line, slope of a straight line. So I will explain what is slope. Slope is nothing but steepness. So we know in Tamil words the slope it will say like this, saivu. So when you take the Cartesian plane, the vertical line y axis, the horizontal line x axis, x dash y and y dash, this is origin. Okay, see, if we draw any line in the Cartesian plane, it will have a slope. So the slope is mainly based on the angle of inclination. So I will explain what is angle of inclination. Listen, if we draw a straight line, that particular straight line L makes some angle with x-axis. The particular line which makes some angle with x-axis, that particular angle is called angle of inclination. The angle of inclination is generally denoted by theta. We will use theta to represent the angle of inclination. So first one is angle of inclination, which is denoted by theta. Okay, so mainly, see, look here, if we change the steepness of this line, if you are drawing like this, it will have very less angle because the steepness is too high. Then if you draw like this, when the steepness is reduced, the angle of inclination will be increased. So the steepness, which means the slope of a line, is determined by the theta. The slope of a line is determined by the angle of inclination of a straight line. Okay, so you have to remember the straight line which makes an angle with the x-axis is called angle of inclination. So this angle of inclination determines the theta, determines the slope of a line. So generally we will denote slope of a line by m. Usually we will denote slope by letter m. M means slope, theta means angle of inclination. So to find the slope of this particular line, see here, y axis, x axis, listen here, there is a line. So this line, here we cannot, it is not intersecting the x axis, but we can draw a parallel line which is parallel to x axis. This angle and the angle of inclination will be same. So this is also we can denote as angle of inclination, but this line must be parallel to this line. So if we extend, you just extend, if we extend this line, these angles, this using the transversal concept, these two lines are parallel line, this is transversal of a parallel line. So these two angles are corresponding angles, these two angles are corresponding angles, so corresponding angles are equal. So this is also we can take it as angle of inclination. Okay, let it be there. We will see one more thing. So generally we will use m is equal to tan theta. So in the question, if they are giving the angle of inclination, and they are asking us to find the slope of a line. So if they are giving the angle of inclination for this line and they are asking us to find the slope of this line, how to find? We have to use this formula, m is equal to tan theta. So slope, m means slope, slope is equal to tan, what is the value? We have to substitute the angle of inclination instead of theta here. So we can find the slope of a line segment. So for example, I will do one question. So find the slope of a line whose angle of inclination is 45 degree. This is the question which is coming in the 1 mark. Find the slope of a line whose angle of inclination is 45 degree, which means the angle of inclination theta is equal to 45 degree. So how to find this degree 40 slope of a line, that particular line? So slope m is equal to, what is the formula to find the slope? Tan theta. So tan, here what is the angle? Theta means, already we have studied, theta means angle of inclination. So tan 45 is equal to 1. The value of tan 45 is 1. So you have to remember this table. So sin theta, what are the values for sin? 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90. Sin, cos, this is tan. How to keep these values in our mind? So we have to know the first thing, 0, 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, root 3 by 2, 1. Then for cos value we have to write in the reverse order, 1, 3 by 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by 2, 0. So keep the values for sine, then write to find the cos values, you can write in the reverse order. Then tan, so tan theta is nothing but sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta is equal to tan theta, sin by cos tan. So like that, 0 by 1, 0, 1 by 2 divided by 2 cancel, 1 by root 3. These two terms are same, numerator and denominators are same, so 1. 2 cancel, root 3 by 1, that is root 3. 1 by 0, not defined. So m is equal to, so you have to keep these values in your mind at least for this exercise. So tan 45 is equal to 1. So tan 45 is equal to 1. So like this we have to solve, like this we have to find the slope of a line when the angle of inclination is given. Okay, in some cases they are not giving the angle of inclination, only they are giving the points which are this line is passing through these 2 points. This is x1 comma y1, this is x2 comma y2. We don't know what point is that, those 3 or 2, we don't know the exact value of these 2 points, so we have taken as x1 y1, x2 y2. So how to find the slope of this line? Okay, I will explain, listen carefully. So this distance is x1, because this distance is x1, because when we mark, if we are marking 4 comma 5, how we will mark? First we will come to the 4, If it is 4 comma 5, x axis 4, y axis 5. So this distance is x1, then this distance is y1. So this point is from the origin in x axis x1 distance and in the y axis y1 distance. So we are marking this point as x1 y1. Similarly, this point is the distance between this point is x2 and this is y2. So this point here we are marking as x2 comma y2. So if we draw a right angle triangle like this, so this distance must be, so the entire distance x2, then this is x1, so x2 minus x1, then this distance will be, here this is y1, this distance is y1, this is y2, so y2 minus y1, this distance y2 minus y1, this is x2 minus x1. So this is angle of inclination. So here we don't know the angle of inclination, so the formula is m is equal to tan theta. So m is equal to, what is the